question and answer session. So you all have attended Rakan's program. So yes, Siva, you're from which school, Siva? Can you please just introduce yourself?
I'm from PG.
Okay, so you have attended many tuition centers before and other type of teaching before you came into Rakan, right? So you have been in Rakan for almost what, 3 months, right?
Yes.
So what do you feel about teaching in Rakan, especially my teaching?
Mr. Vijay's teaching is very good compared to other teachers. You can concentrate more over here. You get more learning. Compared to other tuition, you can't get more concentration.
Okay, can you elaborate a little bit further on that? What do you mean by you can get more concentration?
Here is small classes.
Okay.
Then less students. Compared to other tuition, they have 60-70 students in one classes. Where you get disturbed with your friends and so on.
Right. So 60-70 students per class. Do you think that you can it can help you?
I think no.
No lah. Okay. Now, Saudara, sorry I have not got your name yet.
Yeah.
But you are from which school? Your name, please.
My name is Zamir.
Zamir.
Yeah. I'm from Sri Seremban, aka Sri Setia.
You are from Asrama, is it?
Yeah, Asrama, Seremban.
Seremban.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have attended our program. How do you find my style of teaching, my ability to understand?
Your style of teaching is kind of interesting. Yeah, the way you presenting. Yeah, the way you teach. Okay, I find it interesting and easy to understand. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you for that. And Fawaz, you're also from Asrama, right?
Yes.
Okay, which Asrama are you from?
Sri Seremban.
Sri Seremban Asrama, yeah?
Yeah.
So after you have actually come for our program, you came actually quite to the late part, right? Which
Yeah.
about now 3-4 weeks only I've been attending for our program. So how do you find my teaching and the relevance? Because you have set for some of the papers, right? The SPM exam papers.
Yes.
So how do you find our tips and our teaching over here?
The tips are mostly accurate. Then the teaching is very interesting and easy to understand.
Okay, when you say mostly accurate, right? For physics, the paper which has already done, how many percent do you think the question spotted came out?
80 to 90%.
80 to 90%. And the style of teaching, are you able to accept and understand?
Yes. It's much easier to understand because they give key points and not too long elaborations.
Okay, alright. And Saudara, your name please?
My name is Afid.
Afid. And which school are you from?
I'm from Sri Seremban.
Sri Seremban Asrama as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how were you able to relate my teaching? How do you find my teaching?
The teaching are very easy to understand. Same as them. And you teach everything based on concept. So if I get confused, I can refer back to concept. So that's how you teach us.
Okay. Do you think that it is very effective for you in the sense of when I approach in the sense of concept and I apply it? Is it effective?
Yes.
You can understand better? Alright, after you have attended my class, when I approach in this manner, when you apply it for the exam question, how do you feel before you came for my class and you solve problems, the questions, exam question, and after you have attended and the manner that you solve question, how do you feel the difference?
I don't feel much, but I think there is a difference.
There is a
difference.
Different in what sense? Can you understand the question better now when you approach it after going through my session?
Yes.
Okay. And Saudara, your name please?
My name is Ashri and I attended I'm school is SMK Baptist ACS Klang.
Klang, ACS Klang,
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, and you have actually purchased our mail order exam tips, right?
Yes.
That's where you came to know us and then you attended for our program here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first thing that I need to ask you is about our tips. I believe that we have got our BM tips as well as our English tips, alright, and physics tips. So how did you find all these tips? Was it accurate?
Yeah, it was accurate actually. I can guarantee it's like 90% or more. It's accurate. It's the same thing that came out actually.
Alright, thank you for that. And how do you find my teaching? Because you come from a good school, so of course we have good teachers. And comparing with the teaching method, how do you compare my teaching style versus theirs?
Your teaching, right, is more to concept, because some of my school teachers, they really just go refer to the textbook and just explain verbally like that. But yours is more to concept, something that's we normally do, and we understand better. So it's make us more easier to understand.
Okay, when you understand easier, does it help you to answer questions better?
Yeah, it did.
It did, yeah? So you're able to express yourself better when answering questions?
Yes, by applying the concepts that they have taught us.
So that gives you a broader understanding now.
Yes.
Alright. And Sarvesh, you're from which school?
I'm from vijay.
Right. I believe that previously before you came into Rakan, your grades were not very good. I think that your grades are in the failing category, correct?
Yes.
Now, after you have been here in Rakan, you have seen some changes in your result. Could you elaborate on that?
Before this, for all my science subjects, I used to fail. And after I came to Rakan, because here the class is small and you can concentrate well while you're studying. And the most important thing is that you implement concept and memorize it. So, like, if you understand something forever, you know it. And if you memorize, like, you wouldn't be sure about that particular question or the answer.
Means that you're only able to answer if that particular question comes out. Other than that, you can apply, am I right?
Yeah.
But when you understand the concepts, you go for that level, then any kind of question also you can attempt, am I right?
Yeah, and now recently I said that I'm sitting for the SPM paper, and I have a lot of confidence in myself that I can do well.
I'm very happy for you. And I also got to know that before you came into Rakan, you went to about 6-7 tuition centers and you changed, am I right?
Yeah.
And I think now you are in Rakan for almost about 8 months or something like that, correct?
Yes.
What made you to stick to Rakan? Where else, other tuition centers, you just change?
Because when I went to other tuition centers, they have lots of students in the class, and most of them are my friends, so like, it's quite hard to concentrate in my studies. And their teaching style is just like when they come inside the class, they just teach and they just go out. You don't have chance to ask questions or understand the subject better.
Right. But at the same time, I'm also quite strict in the class, so how do you find that?
I feel even though you are strict, there are times where you joke, but when there's time you need to be serious, you have to be serious.
Right. So, in your opinion, does that help to discipline the class?
Yes, it does, because it doesn't only discipline the class, doesn't only make you understand, but it also builds you from every other aspect.
Right, thank you for that. And most importantly, what do you say about our accuracy of question? Because I talked to your mother the other day, and your mother was so happy. She told that you went and told your mom that whatever that I taught exactly came out, especially for physics, right?
Yeah.
And in fact for BM, thank teacher Rani for it. So how do you feel when you came for this program? The level of questions that we are doing, exposure, how has it helped you actually?
I think it's worth every penny of it, because never once I've like all my friends also, like they also was asking like how come it's quite so accurate like this. And it's easy when you know the concept, you know what type of questions are going to come on. It's easier to sit for the exam and feel very happy for me.
That gives you confidence.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you. So as a whole, thank you guys for giving your honest opinion. I appreciate whatever that we have actually said. So we have other papers to consider now.
Yeah.
So let's go through them together. Thank you.